Between the Sahara Desert in the very north of Africa and the lush forests at the centre of the continent, an intermediary strip exists, made up of open savanna, thorny brush, gallery forests and rocky outcrops. This area is called the sudano-sahelian belt. It offers a variety of environments which attract large concentrations of animals, from the very smallest to the very largest, from the most discreet to the most flamboyant, from the most fragile to the most powerful, and the most solitary to those who prefer life in small families, large herds, or immense flocks. In this region, 6 months out of 12, not a drop of water falls, and the animals persist in looking for the very last pools. The other half of the year, this desert is becoming, in places, a real marsh, and all the animals, without exception, find themselves in a landscape flooded by deluges. An oasis at the gateway to the desert, these areas have for a long time also attracted men. Their presence and that of their livestock often seems incompatible with the preservation of fauna which has started to disappear, first slowly, then faster and faster, with the appearance of sophisticated means of destruction. Areas of preserved nature are rare in this region. However, an inestimable jewel at the very heart of the Sahel exists: the Zakouma National Park. Today, there are no more than 500. It has become very difficult to see these wary and fierce giants who have been stalked and hunted for decades in the shrub-riddled savannah. To spot them better, the park director, Ryan Labuschagne, soars high. After a few minutes of looking, it's impossible not to spot the immense herd who are moving around the plain.
We identified a key species elephant, which numbers have declined dramatically over the last 10 years. So we have identified that as our focus to stop the poaching and to, in the same time, we're protecting the ecosystem as a whole.
Hunted probably for centuries by Sudanese hunters on horseback, elephants from Zakouma have become accustomed to forming herds to better see the arrival of danger. The poachers have come to look for ivory, for which prices have risen over the last few years, to such a point that they kill elephants with ridiculously small tusks.
Like this one has been, you can see, been cut here. They've killed that elephant for that was sticking out, but they killed that elephant, which is a potential female elephant breeding in the Zakouma herds. They killed it for that. Now, the money value of that is a few dollars. But we often see this. You see a lot of that ivory. There's nothing in it, but this elephant was killed just for that.
In Zakouma, persecuted for a long time, elephants no longer have big tusks. Some think this could be them adapting. Elephants with smaller tusks have a greater chance of survival. The entire herd have come out of the bush, and in an enormous cloud of dust, hundreds of animals have come to drink together at nightfall. The slightest indication of an unusual shape or smell can make the herd flee in a fraction of a second.
And as long as all the three partners stay on that part, the Chadian government, European Union and African parks, I have a big hope for Zakouma. It is already and still will become more and more something for Chad to be proud of and something in the region to be referred to if we talk about the conservation of important ecosystems.